All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Melissa here. So I just wanted to do a really quick video of an overall kind of thing to use your resources, ladies. So this is what's going on right now. Okay, we've got Trump, who is putting down credit scores on the 16th, which is good because some people, have good credit scores, and some people still do well in life, but they went through a divorce or whatever. Their credit score is not perfect. So we need a solution to housing, and I agree with that. The new mayor in New York, no, I don't agree with him. He wants to freeze all rents. He wants to do universal child care. We need to be able to be home with our kids and be able to raise them, ladies. So, my nonprofit I talked about that earlier in a video. I started that. Somebody left a comment on here saying, why don't you pro-lifers think more about the people already born? And this is why we need abortion, because we can't even take care of the ones we have, right? Not so. That baby is still a baby. Location doesn't matter. Whether that child is in the womb still or whether that child is born outside the womb doesn't matter. It's still a person. And we've had to argue as pro-lifers for personhood. But yes, we do need to make sure we are taking care of people better. We're in a crazy time right now with housing, etc. So calling churches and seeing what they do is what I do. And then I am coming up with solutions to help people more. So I called one church today and said, what do you help with here? And I went in actually and had a meeting with one of the biggest churches who help people more than anybody that I know of. And they're like, well, you know what? With everything that's been happening, we have tens of thousands of people becoming more homeless, more than ever. And therefore, we are out of funding. We are trying to get grants. We are trying to do everything. So we had a conversation about that. And then I called another church, and they're like, with the whole government shutdown, we have given so much out that we can no longer help. So this is what's going on, guys, and it's pretty scary. Be strong. The solution you're going to need to do is have some creative solutions, honestly. So I just got hired at one job 2 days ago or so. Few days ago, had my second day today, and they're like, I honestly don't know how to train you. You already know what you're doing. So that's how good of a worker I am, guys. The first night, they're like, you don't even need to be trained. You already know what you're doing. So that's one job, and I just got another one. And now I have to figure out how to put those two together. The one that I haven't gotten much money from, the teaching, because of that's just on call. What was the other one that was on call? There was another one, yes, on call. I haven't heard from them. But so when you have jobs and then another one that's on call that are just whenever they need you, you need something stronger. So this person wants me on a regular basis. So that's what we need. And so I went to the court. I called the court today, and I'm like, okay, nothing personal basically against my husband, but I am reopening the case and talk to them because I didn't get anything from my marriage. Nothing at all. So I am reopening it. So we talked, use all resources available, ladies, everything. And then I hadn't heard from one of my sons in a while, so I did a paper trail on him the other night and said, hey, this is where he was last time. I just want to make sure he's doing okay. So they called me today and they're like, yep, this is where he is. He's doing good. I'm like, thank God. That's all I want to know. That's all I want, is that he's doing okay. So, you got to be strong, guys. And with this economy, the way things are going, there's never a time people need each other more than ever. And it's not that we shouldn't have children. It's that we need to care more about people. Our hearts have gotten so cold. It's not that we shouldn't be having children. It's that we became very materialistic and very greedy somewhere down the line. We have BlackRock buying property. We have people who can't even afford housing, and it's getting ridiculous. And it's not that you shouldn't have children and babies should pay the price with being killed. It's that we do need to stand up to people in the government and the lawmakers who are making these laws where people can't even afford housing now. So the best thing you can do right now with the churches kind of really holding on to things, and unless you're a member, you don't get help. I just talked to another church and they're like, well, we don't have our membership class until January. I'm like, oh, I'll be a member. What do you need? We don't have it until January. I go, well, that doesn't help me now, right? Because I've lost some work. So this other company that I got hired at, they're like, no, sick days are allowed. We all get sick. When you clean, you're going to get sick. You're dealing with a lot of germs. So find better companies too, guys, to work for. So that's what I got for now. Thanks for joining me, guys.